A computer program just beat the world's best doctor at detecting cancer in medical scans. That same program cannot tell you whether a hot dog is a sandwich. This is the strange reality of artificial intelligence in 2024. Systems that seem superhuman in one moment and shockingly clueless the next. Everyone has an opinion about AI. Your uncle thinks robots are taking over. LinkedIn influencers promise it will solve everything. The truth? It is far more interesting than either extreme. Let us separate the genuine magic from the marketing. Here is what makes AI so confusing. The same technology that can generate photorealistic images of anything you describe struggles to count how many fingers a person should have. AI can translate between 100 languages instantly, but cannot reliably tell you if a sentence is sarcastic. This is not a bug. It reveals something fundamental about how these systems actually work. And understanding this contradiction is the key to understanding everything else about AI. Before we dive into capabilities, let us get one thing straight. When we say AI today, we mostly mean machine learning. Systems that learn patterns from massive amounts of data. Think of it like this. If you showed a child 1,000 pictures of cats, they would eventually recognize cats they have never seen before. AI does something similar, but with billions of examples and mathematical patterns instead of genuine understanding. This distinction matters for everything that follows. Now for the genuinely impressive stuff. AI is extraordinarily good at finding patterns humans miss. Radiologists examining medical scans might review a few thousand images in their career. AI systems have analyzed tens of millions. They spot subtle patterns, tiny shadows, slight irregularities that even experienced doctors overlook. In some studies, AI detects certain cancers more accurately than human specialists. This is not science fiction. It is happening right now in hospitals across India and worldwide. AI has essentially solved a problem humans struggled with for decades: instant translation between languages. You can speak Tamil into your phone and hear Mandarin come out in real time. Large language models, like the ones powering ChatGPT, have read more text than any human could consume in 1,000 lifetimes. They can summarize research papers, write code, draft emails, and explain complex topics in simple terms. For pure language manipulation at scale, AI has no equal. In 2016, Google's AlphaGo defeated the world champion at Go, a game so complex that there are more possible positions than atoms in the universe. AI systems now dominate chess, poker, and video games against top human players. Why? These are closed systems with clear rules and measurable outcomes. AI can simulate millions of games against itself, learning strategies no human ever imagined. When the rules are fixed and the goal is clear, AI is almost unbeatable. Ever wonder how Netflix seems to know what you want to watch? Or how YouTube suggests videos that keep you scrolling? AI analyzes patterns across millions of users to predict what you will like based on what similar people enjoyed. These recommendation systems are so effective they drive billions in revenue and consume hours of our attention daily. Love it or hate it, this is AI quietly shaping your media diet every single day. AI can now generate images from text descriptions, compose music, write poetry, and even help design products. Tools like DALL-E and Midjourney create stunning visuals in seconds. Is it truly creative? That is debatable. But as a creative assistant, helping humans brainstorm, iterate, and produce, AI is genuinely transformative. Artists and designers are using these tools to explore possibilities they never could have alone. Now comes the part most AI hype ignores. For all these impressive capabilities, AI has fundamental limitations There are not just temporary gaps to be fixed in the next update. These are structural constraints built into how these systems work. Understanding these limitations is actually more valuable than knowing the capabilities because it tells you when to trust AI and when to be skeptical. When you read the sentence, time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana, you instantly get the wordplay. AI does not. It processes statistical patterns between words. It has never actually experienced time passing or eaten a banana. This is called the grounding problem. AI manipulates symbols without connecting them to real-world meaning. It is like someone who memorized a Chinese dictionary but has never been to China and does not know what the words actually mean. Ask an AI. If I put my shoes in the refrigerator, will they be cold when I take them out? It might answer correctly, but ask. If I put my shoes in the refrigerator and then flew to Mumbai, would the shoes still be in the refrigerator? Suddenly, it might struggle. Humans have common sense, intuitive physics, basic cause and effect, understanding that objects persist when we are not looking at them. AI must learn each of these facts explicitly. It has no built-in model of how the world works. Here is a dirty secret of AI. It is only as good as its training data. If the data is biased, AI becomes biased. If the data does not cover a scenario, AI fails at that scenario. Systems trained mostly on English texts struggle with other languages. Medical AI trained on certain populations may not work for others. And crucially, AI cannot learn from a few examples like humans can. A child sees one elephant and knows elephants forever. AI might need thousands of elephant images and still confuse a grey dog for one. Should a self-driving car protect its passenger or pedestrians in an unavoidable accident? AI cannot make this decision. It has no moral framework, no values, no ethics. It optimizes for whatever goal humans programmed. If that goal is poorly defined, watch out. AI systems have recommended longer sentences for certain ethnic groups, denied loans unfairly, and amplified harmful content for engagement. Not because they are evil, but because they optimize without understanding consequences. Ethics requires wisdom. AI fundamentally lacks. Ask ChatGPT to cite sources for a research paper, and it might invent completely fake citations. Authors who do not exist. Papers never written. This is called hallucination. AI generates plausible sounding content without knowing what is true. Worse, it presents false information with complete confidence. It has no way to say, I do not know. This makes AI dangerous when used without verification. It sounds authoritative even when making things up entirely. So where does this leave us? AI is a powerful tool, genuinely transformative for specific tasks. But it is not intelligent the way humans are intelligent. It does not understand, reason, or learn like we do. The key is knowing when AI excels. Pattern recognition, language processing, optimization. And when it fails, anything requiring understanding, common sense, ethics, or reliability. Use AI as a tool, not an oracle. Verify its outputs, and never forget. Behind every impressive AI demo is a team of humans who designed it, trained it, and decided what it optimizes for. Let us recap the 3 things you now know. First, AI genuinely excels at pattern recognition, language processing, and optimization in closed systems. These are real superpowers. Second, AI fundamentally lacks understanding, common sense, ethical judgment, and reliability. It manipulates patterns without knowing what they mean. Third, AI is a powerful tool, not a replacement for human judgment. Always verify, always think critically. Next, continue your AI journey with our video on how machine learning actually works. We break down the mathematics into simple visual concepts. If this honest assessment helped you, subscribe to Sucrid Learn Hub and hit the bell for more no-hype tech education. Drop a comment below. What is one AI capability or limitation that surprised you most?